judges and friends. My name is Keisha, Alena, and I'm from Hidayatullah High School Semarang. Today, I'm going to tell you a story entitled Steel Skin. Once upon a time in a village, there lived a poor miller with his daughter. His daughter was very beautiful and charming. The miller was a chatterbox and had a habit of exaggerating what he told to others. He fooled many people many times, so they complained about the miller to the king. The king decided to teach him a lesson and called him to visit. The miller arrived at the castle and said to the king, "Your Majesty, thank you for giving me the honor to meet you. Since you don't know anything about me, I would like to tell you about my daughter and me."
"Yes, please, go ahead."
"I have the most beautiful daughter in the world, but more than that, she can spin gold out of straw.
That is an art that pleases me well. If your daughter is as clever as you say, bring her to my castle. I will put her to the proof."
Yes, sure, my Majesty." The king went home and told his daughter all about it.
"Dad, I already told you, don't lie to anyone. Now you are trapped in your own lie."
The father was speechless and ashamed of himself, but left for the castle to face the upcoming disasters. The king welcomed them.
"Oh, welcome, Mr. Miller. Welcome, beautiful lady. You are as beautiful as your father described. I hope you will spin gold out of straw. Let's not waste any time. Come with me."
The king himself led her into a room full of straw and gave her a wheel and spindle.
"Now set to work. If by early morning you have not spun this gold out of straw, you and your father shall die."
The girl didn't know what to do. She was scared and began to cry. Suddenly, a bright light beamed and appeared a fearsome little man. "Good evening, miller's daughter. Why are you crying?"
I have to spin this straw into gold, but I don't understand how to do it."
What will you give me if I spin it for you?"
"I can give you my necklace."
The little man took her necklace and set himself before the wheel, and whir. After 3 times around, the bobbins were full. He took up another and whir. So he went on until morning. The girl thanked him. In the morning, the king arrived.
"Oh, I thought your boastful father was lying to me. Now you go and take a rest. I will meet you in the evening."
The girl thought that the king would reward her and let her go home peacefully. But in the evening, the girl came to another room full of straw. The girl didn't know what to do. The little man appeared again for the second time. She gave him her golden ring, the last thing she could offer him. The next day, the king arrived and led her into another room much bigger than the previous room.
"These two must be spun in one night. If you accomplish this, I will marry you tomorrow. I cannot find anyone better in the world."
The girl didn't know what to do, so the little man appeared again. "So, what will you give me this time?"
"I have nothing left to give."
Okay, don't cry. Then you must promise me to give me your firstborn child after you are queen." The girl had no option but to say yes. So the little man set to work faster than before. After the work done, the little man left and disappeared immediately. In the next day, the king arrived at her room.
"Oh dear, you have proved yourself enough. I'm going to marry you."
The girl became the queen. After 1 year, she brought a child into the world. But she forgot about her promise to the little man. When she was alone in her room, the little man appeared. Did you forget about your promise, queen? I would rather have such a living thing more than all of the treasures in the world.
No, I still remember it, but I love my baby very much. Can I ask some favor of you?
The little man had a pity upon her, so he put one strict condition to guess his name. I will give you 3 days. If at the end of the day you cannot guess my name, you must give the child to me. The queen spent the whole night thinking about the names that she had ever heard. The next day, she sent a messenger to ask far and wide to search all the names that could be found. The little man appeared. She mentions all the names, but after each name, the little man laughed and said, "Now." On the second day, she sent a messenger to the neighboring kingdoms to search unusual names and singular names. But after each name, the little man still said, "Now." Tomorrow is the last day, my queen, and I hope you can save your baby. The queen got worried. But on the 3rd day, she heard something unusual from the messenger.
I have not been able to find a new name, but as I passed the woods, I came to a high hill, and I saw a small house, and it was sharp green.
The queen immediately pulled out her necklace and gave it to the messenger as a reward. After some time, the little man reappeared. "Now, queen, what is my name?
Are you called Jack or Harry?"
No, it is not."
"Then perhaps your name is,
Rumpelstiltskin." "The devil taught you that! The devil taught you that!" In his anger, he stamped his left foot, and he set his right foot with both his hands in such a fury. And it was the end of Rumpelstiltskin. And the queen lived with her baby and the king happily ever after. The end. The moral value of this story is, don't be greedy. We should be thankful and appreciate what we have. Thank you for listening to my story. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi